The Tao Daily Tarot is just around the corner. Here is a little heads up for you. There has been a ton of confusion, a ton of false information in your life from virtually every source. It has confused you. It has kept you from putting a normal life together in any way, shape, or form. Actual lies. But before the month is over, you're going to get the truth that will set you free. I'll give you the details. Really powerful read again here in October. Well, hello and welcome back yet again to the Tao Daily Tarot. Thank you very much for being here. Much gratitude from my point of view. Absolutely. It's good to be together with you, whether you're a first-timer, long-timer, or just a cross-watcher. Makes no difference. For the first-timers, this is what separates this tarot reading from others. First of all, it's archetypal. I use no more than 10 cards. That's it. Keeping it simple, keeping it basic, keeping it clear. The Tao. That's the definition of the word Tao. I also do not predict. First of all, predicting in many cases is an impossibility. We have over 7 billion people on the planet. It's not going to resonate with everybody. But what will resonate is the energy focus. That's why I focus on energies. And in fact, I pick out one particular energy from the deck that is the most important for you right now. Why? Because it empowers you. You're not giving your power away to anybody. You can tap in, tap out of the energy. That's your choice. But it is always your choice because you are the reason for the reading. Also do the hyper shuffle. I'll show you that in a moment. And I try to get the readings done within about a 10-minute period because you have a busy life. You can fit in a 10-minute reading every day because I do a brand new read every day. But it makes it much easier for you to fit in that reading. Or maybe you miss a couple of days and you want to catch up. A 10-minute read that is clear, concise, and empowers you is a very potent tool. Use it, please. Just a moment ago, I mentioned the hyper shuffle. Let me show you. And there you go. There is the hyper shuffle. Let's get to today's Tao Daily Tarot. I said just a moment or two ago that I don't focus on predictions. That's giving power to other things and other people. Instead, I focus on the singular energy that you can tap in or tap out of to better navigate your life. And today, the energy is co-create. I love that. I love that because that's the one thing that's been missing for a whole lot of us over the past year or two. The idea of co-anything. We've been separated away from each other. Co-creating means that you are putting the parts and pieces together. At first, I would expect with different parts of yourself, your spiritual side, your physical side, your mental side. But once that is accomplished, now you start bringing other people into your creation. And it will take all of us to recreate normality again. We go to the energies of coming and going. Two of Swords. Two facts. I don't know that I would call them two truths, but two facts as you see them. And you're having a tough time making a decision. You see, hands are crossed at the heart, blocking out the emotion, trying to be as logical as possible. And then, of course, you see the moon there. We have a new moon coming up in just a couple of days, and I'm wondering if that would be the time that this conundrum, this decision, kind of gets forced on you. You're trying to make up your mind, but your heart may be telling you something else. And maybe by the new moon, that will get resolved, or you will begin to solve that riddle for yourself, because things are moving ahead. We got Pluto going forward in a couple of days. We got the new moon after that. We got Saturn going forward, Jupiter going forward, Mercury going forward. And October is going to be a power-packed month. And you have to be ready because the Wheel of Fortune is spinning. And the next 6 months or more will be a cosmic roller coaster ride. And you have to be absolutely clear on how you're going to handle that roller coaster ride. You're going to figure it out certainly before October is done. But there is a battle between your head and your heart, and right now it is a dead even tie. You are fired up to have a much better future. You want a clear, bright, energized future. And in fact, there may even be a bit of that extra energy in your life right now. You're really determined in the month of October to put the parts and pieces together. Finally. This whole year you've been working on it. But man, you would really love to put the parts and pieces together so that you can co-create first with yourself and then with others. Because right now there's just a ton of confusion. There are so many, well, they appear to be choices, but in fact they're false choices. There appears to be so much confusion around you that you have a very difficult time trying to figure things out. And of course, cups are emotion, and this is the issue. I'm trying to be logical about it, not emotional about it, but boy, I'm tied up. And of course, this Seven of Cups says you got to be careful because there are a ton of false choices, lots of false information out there. You can't trip up, and you know that. We move to the magnifier card, Five of Pentacles. This is where these two people could find relief, but they choose not to. In large part because pentacles are things that we are attached to. They're our values, or the values given to us, and we've accepted them as our own without really examining, do these values serve me? And so because of that, in essence, you have accepted other people's values. And what that has done is locked you out from other people and, most importantly, yourself. You can resolve this issue, but it's your choice at this moment not to. And we go to the other magnifier card, King of Pentacles. He knows what is valuable to him. Yes, you talk pentacles, you talk money, but for me, it's your value system. Okay, you're assuming responsibility for yourself. You're taking control of your own set of values. Just because everybody says this is what is important, this is what you have to do, you're not buying that so much anymore. You want your own set of values that serve you. You want to be able to co-create with the world around you and the world inside of you. It's really where you're headed, really where you should be headed. Again, that's the energy. We go to the vice versa cards. Here you go, stinking thinking. A lot of false information thrown at you. A lot of false information, because swords are communication, information, thoughts. And it's just tying you up in knots. Because you've paid attention in large part to the false information, and now you are lost. Which is the reason why this card is hugely important. You're trying to be logical, but you probably should be emotional, and you're trying to work out that balance, and right now you're having a tough time. Too much negative thinking, too much confused thinking, too much lying, false information, and it's just bollocksing you right up. You're tied up. But there will come a break in the month of October. There will come a break. You will see this singular piece of information that will free you up, move you on. It's the very piece that you've been waiting for because you want your life back. You want the enthusiasm. You want the joy. You want to feel the possibility again. You need that optimism. And that piece of information will set you free. So yes, indeed, you're in the middle of a decision you're trying to figure out. Hold on. Stay locked in. This month will lead you to that piece of information that will open up the door that has yet to be opened for many. So there you go. That's the read. Very powerful because October is just historic. Please like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate that very much. Let the people at YouTube know. Again, remember I'm getting better at it. Not so good, but I'm getting better at it. Thumbs up. That's, I guess, is the positive thing that lets the folks at YouTube know that you like what you're doing. Visit me every day. I do a brand new read every day, 365 days a year. But between now and the very next time you and I have a chance to talk tarot together, blessings.